All right, folks. So there is a very interesting rumor that is circulating now about Meghan and Marcus Anderson. For a while now, we have heard that Harry and Meghan aren't living together as husband and wife anymore. Instead, they only pretend to be together as a show of unity. They're trying to keep the cash flowing in from contracts that they signed a while ago. We all know that Meghan is close to Marcus Anderson. That's not news. In 2018, they went to Madrid together for a getaway with their friend and fashion designer, Misha Nunu. They have also traveled to New York together, and they have been photographed all over the place in Toronto, arm in arm. When Meghan's social media profiles were still public, they revealed a timeline of the relationship between Meghan and Marcus. Not only have they gone on vacation together, but she regularly talked about how wonderful he was on her Instagram account. "What would I do without you, my loving, supportive, and endlessly fun friend?" she said about Marcus in a now deleted post. "I know what. I would be bored and life would be infinitely less interesting. I love you so much. Happiest of days for you now and always. Love you, XX." So it appears that while Harry was gone, Meghan picked up exactly where she left off. Now, this is just a rumor right now, but it is a strong one and it's gaining traction, and it's coming in from a few different sources. The fact is, Marcus has always been there. He's always been lurking somewhere in the shadows. He was the one who helped Meghan put pressure on Harry to marry her in the first place. Doria and Marcus are also incredibly close. Looks like Meghan waited until she had Harry in her trap to get those extra large veneers because the dazzling, oversized rictus grin only seems to have shown up since she became a duchess. You can see a photo of Meghan and Harry at Inskip's wedding, and that makes me suspect there was blackmail involved. Meghan Markle looks pleased as punch, and Harry looks like his world just fell apart. And I think at some point he did dump her, but then she crashed Inskip's wedding. Meghan used the oldest trick in the book, pretending to be pregnant, and then she also had blackmail. Harry looked miserable at his friend's wedding, but after all the hatred that he has heaped on his family, and to a much lesser extent the people of the UK, I'm sorry, but he deserves it. He deserves everything that's coming his way. It does seem like Meghan worked really hard to transform Harry from this miserable groom to happy husband and unhappy son and brother-in-law stepson. The three of them, though, Meghan and Marcus and her mother Doria, are about as sketchy and unscrupulous as they come. With Meghan, nothing is above board. Nothing is as it seems, and Harry knows that. He encourages her. Now, I suspect that Marcus is a bit worse even than Meghan. And I think he likes to get stuff started. He likes to stir the pot. And then he just steps away and watches as everything blows up. He's like a little kid who plays with matches and sets a fire and then runs away while the world burns. At this point, it seems like Harry absolutely hates his family. And he got together with Meghan because he was hoping to destroy as much as he possibly could, and then he could get himself some money. And maybe Meghan is more evil than Harry because she's the one who's coming up with all these evil schemes, but he goes along with it, and that's about as bad. They remind me of some of those criminal couples, like those couple murders where the wife lures in the victims for the husband to abuse, and sometimes she'll join in, but sometimes she just likes to watch. I think the royal family needs to be very careful with Harry, though. I don't believe he's as innocent as he wants everybody to believe. It is weird to me, too. You can't find out a whole lot about Marcus Anderson online. I know he's not some big star, but still, considering how important he is to Soho House, and considering how close he's been to Meghan since even before Harry, I would think there would at least be a Wikipedia page on this man, but there's nothing. And you know the rumor also is that he's the son of Prince Andrew. Whether or not that's true, of course, I cannot say, but there is something about this man that is off. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if his real name is not even Marcus Anderson. I think that man is involved in some really shady dealings. And I do believe that Marcus Anderson was the one who helped Meghan blackmail Harry. He has been a part of this plot from the very beginning. So what's going to happen when this whole house of cards finally collapses? Somebody is going to have to pay the price, and I'm sure it's not going to be Marcus. I'm sure you all remember those photos that were posted of Meghan and Marcus out hiking after Archofficial's birthday. Now, Harry was in London that weekend. So there was Marcus looking a little bit fat and pale, but Archie was nowhere around. It seems like every single public outing that was photographed by the paparazzi was a message to Harry, who was away at the time, basically like a threat. And if the rumors about Marcus being the son of Prince Andrew are really true, that would make him Harry's cousin, and also the half-brother of Eugenie, so it may be that they're never going to stop. He still is employed for Soho House, and his other friend was married to Harry's close friend Alexander Gilkes. Now she's remarried, though. We can be sure there is a very good reason that the lawyer for Virginia Giuffre, David Bowies, wanted Meghan as a witness in that lawsuit against Andrew. This was reported publicly. This was not even a rumor. I also believe that it's a big sign that after that came out in the news, the palace decided to quietly settle the lawsuit. I think it was about 60 days before the lawsuit was done. I do believe it was a cover-up. I think they were trying to protect Andrew, the whole royal family, and even Meghan. And as for why the royal family would protect Meghan, well, who knows? Maybe she's got something on them that she's threatening to reveal. Marcus and Meghan, though, when they're together, you can tell they are up to no good. They're some of the most manipulative-looking people I've ever seen. Really frightening, actually. And then Meghan pretended to be this innocent little American actress who didn't know anything about the royal family. She just wanted to know, is he kind? Is Meghan Markle interested in kindness? I don't believe so. And Harry, that dum-dum, just fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I don't believe those invisible children even have any of his DNA. That is, if she even gave birth to any kids during their marriage. As to who the father could be, well, who knows? Take your pick. I almost feel bad for him, but then I remember how he treated his grandparents towards the end of their lives, and then I don't feel an ounce of sympathy. If Harry believes he still has a chance of returning as a senior member of his family, he's dreaming. He's not divorced, but anyway, he's never going to be able to go back to the royal family. The damage has already been done. He's basically become the same as his Uncle Edward. He's a bratty man baby with no sense of responsibility. Harry's a pariah at this point. They're never just going to let him back in. The best thing at this point that he could really do is just stay married and keep on doing what he's been doing. Even if he and Meghan do get divorced, he's got a type, and I think he likes narcissistic grifters. So I'm afraid he's going to end up with somebody else just like Meghan. They're never going to be allowed to return as senior working royals, though. That is what the one-year open door was for, and that door is now closed. As somebody said, Meghan and Harry want to have their daughter's christening at the chapel at Windsor Castle with the Queen present, but they are delusional. The senior royals can never fully recover from the nasty accusations made by Harry and Meghan against them, and the atmosphere surrounding them would be tense and unpredictable. Now there's an article claiming that Princess Eugenie could be the way back for Prince Harry and Meghan, because she can convey messages without palace courtiers finding out about them. I don't think that's going to happen. How could Prince William forget the damage they have done to the royal family and to the firm? I mean, one day William is going to be in charge after his father passes away. So Eugenie needs to tread very carefully if she's really trying to be a bridge back to the royal family. She could find herself caught in the middle, and I don't think she's going to like being there. And you, what do you think about them? Please tell me your opinion below in the comments. If you think my video is helpful, don't be afraid to like and share it with anyone else who would enjoy it. And besides that, please subscribe to Kate Middleton and the Queen channel to support us more. Thank you so much for watching, goodbye, and I'll be back to see you in the next videos.